Welcome to the channel in yet another video. Last time we looked at how to make samosa sheets and wraps and how you can freeze them for month in a freezer bag without them going bad. And definitely, it being around Ramadan time, this is definitely a recipe that you need. So please go check out the video. Today we are going to be looking at the different sambusa fillings that you can use. We are going to be doing vegetable and beef samosas. So please like, share and subscribe. These are some of the ingredients we are going to be using. We have onions, coriander, garlic, and spices like I will be letting you know in the video. Start by heating up a pan and then add a little bit of oil. Then to that, add your jera seeds or chumoni seeds. I like using these because they have a very nice aroma and they go well with beef. After, add your onions and cook that. We are going to cook until they have caramelized or they have browned just a little bit. Once they are done, then add your minced beef. Kindly help me grow by subscribing to the channel, like the video and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. So we are going to cook for like 2 to 3 minutes, then add the rest of the spices. I used a little bit of rosemary and I had pilau masala because this is beef, so it goes well with that. If you have a little bit of black pepper, you can add. Then I used a little bit of salt. You can add a little bit of paprika, so a few spices here and there just to suit your taste and preference. Then to this I add garlic, minced garlic, but if at all you have ginger and garlic paste, then you can have a teaspoon. It will work just fine. If your minced meat happens to have a lot of fat in it, kindly use just a little bit of oil, or you can just decide to forego the oil if it is okay with you. So yeah, after we are done with this, I decided to use a little bit of carrot. Chop 1 carrot and then at this rate add it in. If you want a little bit of green pepper, you can as well add it. If you have other bell peppers that you would love to add in your minced meat, then you can add it as well. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on your notification to be notified whenever I post a new video. Then I added a little bit of tomato sauce because I did not have tomato paste, but if you have tomato paste, then you can just add like 2 tablespoons. They will work just fine. This is to make it stick together, and also it adds flavor and also the color. So after add your coriander. This is when you are about to remove your minced meat. It is almost ready. Then finish up with mixed herbs like you can see there. It is a mixture of a little bit of rosemary, basil, and there is oregano, and there is thyme. So just a little bit of herbs mixed here and there. Then to that I added salt after tasting, and I felt like there was need of more salt in there. So cook 2 to 3 minutes and then you are ready to go. Set your minced beef aside and we work on our next filling. So this is nakati, or call it Ethiopian eggplant or garden eggs, whichever you would love to call it. Here we call it nakati. So to that I added a little bit of oil. Then the chopped onions, I decided to keep it just simple. So I will be using few vegetables, but feel free to add in any other vegetable that you would love to taste in your filling. So after 2 to 3 minutes I add in the chopped carrot like you can see, and then cook this also 1 to 2 minutes, and then you can add a few spices here and there depending on your taste and preference. I decided to only use salt. I did not use any other spice, but feel free to use any if you would love to taste it in your sambusa. To that I added a little bit of water, just like we do when we are cooking, to prevent the ingredients from getting burnt. So that is what I did. And then here I had already chopped my nakati, washed it well until I felt it was clean, and then I added it in. Remember, these are vegetables, so we are not going to be cooking them for so long, so it is like you are just steaming them. So to this just mix up everything and then cook for a few minutes for like 3 to 4 minutes, and then you are good to go. If it's your first time on my channel, you are welcome. Please consider subscribing to help me grow. Like the video and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. It's around Ramadan time, and these are some of the snacks that we take for iftar. This can as well be prepared for daku or for suhoor, so whichever time you choose to take them, it is just fine. I added a little bit of coriander, the one that had remained from what I had used in the minced meat. Then cook for a minute and set it aside. Here we start on the paste that we are going to use to hold the sambusas. It is a mixture of flour and a little bit of water. Just add a little bit as you mix until you have a very thick paste with no lumps in it that we are going to use. So the sambusa sheets, I had kept them in the freezer. So when I was about to make the sambusa, when I started to do the filling, I took them out just to defrost, and here we are. They have already cooled down, they have already defrosted, and we start folding the sambusa. For those that you are going to bake, preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius as you fold the sambusas. Like you can see there in the video, make sure that when you are folding, you tie tight the ends and also add a little bit of paste on the ends, just to make sure that there is no oil that can enter inside. So just like you can see, you can as well just fold your sambusas and keep them in the freezer while they have their filling already inside. That can as well save you a lot of work, especially this Ramadan. You just like make them over the weekend, and then you will be using them throughout the week, and you don't have to be wrapping up sambusas every now and then. So yeah, they can be kept in a freezer bag in the freezer for some good time. So once you are done, we are going to transfer these on a baking tray for those that we are going to bake. Then we move on onto the spring rolls, and this is how you can fold your spring rolls. It can be any filling of your choice, so it is all about what you would love. It can be chicken, it can be cabbage, it can be potatoes. So depending on what you love is what you can put into your filling. So once we are done, we line this on a baking tray. Like you can see, since it is a non-sticky pan, I don't have to use a baking paper, but if you are using a sticky pan, please use a baking paper. Then brush with a little bit of milk. It is what I had at the moment, but you can as well decide to do an egg wash. It will work just fine, and bake until they brown. Then for the fried sambusas, put enough oil in a pan and then heat up that. Then add your sambusas like you can see there in the video, and then fry them on both sides until they are golden, and you can take them out, drain them on a kitchen paper, and to just remove any excess oil that is in there, and you are good to go. So please help me subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on your notification to be notified whenever I post a new video. So drain this on a kitchen towel and then move on to our musibatai. These are like those hard edges that we cut off from the sambusa and spring roll sheets. So you tie them up and then you can fry them. Kids love them a lot, and they can be served with a little bit of dipping sauce. So like you can see, these are our baked sambusas. They are ready, they are nice, and these are our fried sambusas. So we are going to be comparing the two. So when you look at the fried sambusas, they have that nice golden color and they are so soft. There is something that oil adds to these sambusas that makes them a bit better than the baked ones. So in this recipe, I would prefer the fried sambusas because of the texture, because of how different they are in terms of the taste compared to the baked sambusas. So, but if you are someone who is trying to avoid oil in your life, then know that you can as well bake the sambusas and still enjoy them. Just make sure that the filling is nice and you are good to go. So these are the musibatai. You can serve them with the dipping and you are good to go. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section.